thank you for watching, everybody. This is HKYX, Hickory X, the Hickory Exchange, however you want to read it on your social media page. We are very happy to be here. We are sponsored today by Hickory Park Furniture. We are inside their store right now. The next 3 episodes that we cut are going to be inside Hickory Park, and they are our primary location sponsor for the show, and we couldn't be happier to be here. Our formal sponsor is Jay Brown of Jay Brown Realtors, and he has hooked us up with some Shure mics, as we mentioned earlier. And we're going to unbox the Shure SM7DB at the end of this segment. But first, I want to talk with Jay a little bit more about real estate and the current markets we're in and where the trends are going as we enter the fall of 2026. I want to talk about the economic development in our area and what's happening with the Brookford region specifically, because the whole, we don't realize how much land is in Brookford. We don't realize how much of a footprint Brookford has in the Hickory region, and they're developing it quickly. Can you talk about it?
Brookford, amongst other outlying, towns, Hudson, Newton, Conover, Maiden, all of these towns, specifically Brookford, we're very familiar with that. Right in the middle of Hickory, Brookford is right in the corner of where Highway 70 and Interstate 40 kind of connect. There's a couple car dealerships over there, kind of tucked in behind Target, the mall, all those things. Yes, large acreage being developed, national builders coming in. Robinson Road, which is right down the road, right around the corner, also being developed. So a lot of this land that has sat vacant, fields, large tracts of land, national builders have bought those up. There is a large influx of people moving to the Hickory area, anywhere and everywhere. Florida, California, we're dealing with a lot of clients that are coming in that have sold homes, and there's a lot of affordability here. They sell a home in California, it's $1 million. They can buy a very similar home here for $300,000 to $400,000. So nationally, we've been in many articles. We've made the news. Have you seen the Brookford Police Department?
It's
the.
Does it have a "In Memory of Bruce" sign on it?
No. It's,
do you remember Bruce?
It's the live TV show with the police officers. It's like it's on national television.
And it's our
Brookford community.
Let's go to Brookford, North Carolina, where the chief there, Will Armstrong, is trying to pull over a motorcycle.
All right, so it looks like he's stopped. Brookford 50 County, he's stopping right here at CSI Farm Road, Brookford Boulevard. No, he's not. Never mind, County, he's taking off on me. CSI Farm Road, heading towards Mountain View. All right, so I've got a motorcycle taking off from me. 51, he's taking a left.
In Brookford, North Carolina, our camera's back up. Chief Will Armstrong pursuing this motorcycle. Never an easy situation for a police officer.
Subject does have a 28 on it, but can't read it right now. Coming back out on Highway 70 County. Right on Highway 70 back towards Longview. Vehicle left side of traffic. That's the 19th Street Southwest. All right, so we're gonna see if we can catch him. It's hard to catch a bike, but we're in a pretty fast car, so he'll get the jump on us, but as long as we can keep up with him, we'll be all right.
So never an easy situation when a police officer is pursuing a motorcycle, Lieutenant Richie Marr, for a number of reasons.
Yeah, there's a number of reasons why the bikes are a little harder. They rapidly accelerate. They reach speeds that some cars cannot reach, but they can also fit in areas where you can't fit a car. You saw them go through the dirt, through that little ditch. Certain cars won't make that where a bike might, so.
And Curtis, you can't use some of the same tools in law enforcement either. There's no pit maneuvers.
No, none of that, because it could, of course, endanger the driver of this motorcycle. Not only that, but just his reckless attitude driving could even injure others.
Can't use stop sticks, obviously,
No.
the way you could with a car, because the motorcycle would likely
Coming
go
up
flying.
on 23rd Street Northwest, 23rd
Back.
Street Southwest, correction, 23rd Street Southwest. All right, so for this subject right here, we weren't able to catch him. He was moving well too fast. He got that left-hand turn way before I could, and I couldn't get slowed down in time. But we attempted to keep up with him. It looked like he was going to stop originally, and then he decided to take off. Hopefully, maybe later on we can identify who he was. But 9 times out of 10, people that come through here and do this, this isn't the first time that this has happened, or the second time, or the last time.
The person on the motorcycle may have fled on foot. And someone said they think they may have spotted him in their backyard, right around the area that Chief Armstrong lost him.
Okay.
If I enter the house, we're going to have permission to go with them.
This bike, it's hot as hell.
That's the one.
It's been running.
That's the one. He's in the house.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
Come here, come get your child.
So how do you know her?
We don't know each other except for game rooms. People know.
So he just broke into your house? You want to charge him with breaking into your house?
Ask her. It's in her house. I swear.
So you don't know him?
We dated a while back.
Okay, so you tell me you didn't know he was in here?
I swear to God.
That's bullshit.
I'm not using my
You're
house.
full of shit. All right, stand right here up against this corner. Spread your feet apart. All right. Anything on you I need to know about?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Anything that's in your waistband, in your undies, anything that you ain't supposed to have? All right, look, you have the right to make sign things you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, won't be appointed to you at no cost. Do you understand those rights I just read?
Sir.
Those rights of mine, you still wish to talk. Why?
I'm going to be honest.
How?
Right there in Brookford on 127.
Do what?
Right there on 127.
Why would you run? Huh?
I don't know.
And you know how many people's life you risk over something like that?
Yeah.
What? Why? What was the reason? You don't have a license? Huh? No tag? I mean, is your tag good? I guess it don't belong to the bike?
I just bought the bike and really didn't know the history of it, so.
Do what?
I just bought the bike and I didn't know the history of it.
Okay, so how'd you get the tag on it? It came with it?
Yeah.
Stupid, man. You put a lot of people at risk. You put myself at risk. You put all these other officers out here chasing you at risk. There ain't no reason for it, man. And we're going to get you at the end of the day. Right.
That motorcycle fled from the chief. They just caught the guy inside the house.
All right, so right now, guys, we're just waiting on a record to get here. It turns out the motorcycle is stolen. Everything about the bike was illegal. The fictitious tag is exactly what I was saying earlier. I mean, a lot of times these things, they look like something minor, but it's a lot more serious. And so this bike is stolen, and it's been stolen, I don't know for how long yet, but they're confirming the rest of that information now. The tag on it doesn't belong on the bike, may also be stolen. Subject has no kind of driver's license, motorcycle endorsement, or anything, so he's gonna be charged with everything tonight.
How did it all start?
It all started because he had ran a red light up in Brookford, and I went to go stop him, and he acted like he was gonna stop initially, took off, high rate of speed. Chase was on from there. And sometimes people look at those chases, man, and they're thinking, it's not necessary, it may not be called for, but in this case, man, you got somebody's property here. That's a $5,000 bike, that somebody's lost out on, and who knows what means did he take it forcefully? We don't know. We're gonna verify all that stuff later on. So, but he's a bad guy, and he was wanted. So we're just trying to get all that stuff taken care of, and he may actually have some charges, pending charges on him as well. So we're in the process of running him as well.
They have to talk about Bruce. Okay, hold on. Anyone who has a story about the cop in Brookford named Bruce from the 1990s.
Is he the one that gave all the tickets?
He's the one who gave all the tickets. I want you to write in the comments, tell us the story that you have about Bruce. And we will field your questions and we'll talk to you about it on the show.
Yes.
One day we're going to have a live on call, and we want you to eventually call in and tell us stories about Bruce, because he pulled me over one time and he threatened to take me to jail because I didn't have my license on me. It was at my mom's house.
Right.
Yeah.
Old Bruce.
She came driving up with it because I was like 17. She came driving up. My license was just on the counter, but he had me like cuffed on the car.
Nice.
I know, over a little license thing.
Where are you? Where is he now?
I think he's passed away. I don't know. Rest in peace, Bruce.
Yes, rest in peace.
Whoever you are. He seemed like a good cop, but he definitely took his job seriously. So that was tough. So all right. So we had a little hiccup with our production. We're now on. This is our first show of the second round of interviews we're doing with the Hickory Exchange. That's HKYX, the Hickory Exchange. You can call it Hickory X if you'd like. That's what we're calling it. We're really excited to be here. We don't know where this is going. The production quality of our shows is going to increase each time you see a new batch of episodes. At this point in time, Jay, our sponsor at Jay Brown Realtors, has hooked up 4 brand new Shure SM7 DB mics. You can see them here. These are the new mics that we got. Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
Jay has definitely helped us up our production game. We will unbox this in a minute after we talk some real estate. But one thing that we're going to do here now is we are going to talk about skate shoes for a minute, and then we're going to talk real estate. So, Jay, show me the Etnies. I've been dying to see these.
All right, so Hickory X, when we started this podcast, we were like, we need a logo. We need a brand.
Yep.
We need something that's a little different. And, of course, everything in Hickory right now, I feel like, including our firm, is red, black, and white. Hickory FC.
Everything's red and black.
Lenore Ryan.
Newton Conover.
So we wanted to mix it up a little bit. I think we started with some red and black options.
We did. I sent him like a hot pink even.
But when I saw the purple...
This is it.
On the HKYX logo.
These are
said,
our custom.
I can get behind that. And we talked about
Hickory X
you dropped some Globe skate shoes on us last episode. I wasn't ready. I didn't know we were even going to do that.
I had to surprise him because I didn't know what he would think, and I wanted an authentic reaction.
But they were very nice. In fact, I think you have them on now. So
I do.
Recently, or soon after that episode aired, and you know what happens when you talk about things out loud. Your phone immediately gives you more examples of the things that you discuss with other people. So I saw these. They come across my feed. They are not only skate shoes, and they're not only Etnies, which I love. They're purple and black, which I figured I'd go ahead and grab a set. So these are...
Got the tongue on these things.
Yes, they're limited edition. They are inspired by a pro skater. Her name is Weronika, Weronika Koromanska.
So we're going to cut to some Weronika clips right now.
Weronika Koromanska. Okay?
Yeah.
AKA Werka is her nickname. Mm-hmm. She's a pro skater coming up in the world. Etnies decided that she needed a signature shoe. She obviously is a fan of Hickory X, obviously.
I mean,
because they're purple and black.
She had to have known about us.
So there you go, purple and black.
I like
Shout
it.
out Werka.
And I never would have thought that the baby blue would look so good with the purple and black, but it does. And you can't really see it probably on camera, but there's a baby blue Etnies on the back and on the E on the side. And I'm very much enthralled with this pair. And I was sort of hoping on my drive down that Jay was going to hook up a size 9 for me, but he didn't.
Well, where production costs are still very high.
Hey,
right
listen,
now, so.
I'm going to slowly but surely make him feel guilty for that because I'm going to be bringing him some gifts. I've seen some purple and black flannels coming through my feed.
Oh, nice.
Flannel. And
Purple
so
and
now
black.
flannel will show up on your feed. Right. Flannel. His phone's right beside him
Flannel.
there. And so since we're on the shoe topic, I'm going to go ahead and show my shoe here. So if you watch the last skate shoe podcast we did, we featured the Globe Sabre. I have a cool story to tell about Globe and their production. How should I call it? They have a really good team over there that really help you get the shoe that you need. I bought the size 9. It was a little tight. One thing you need to know about the Globes, especially in the Sabre, is if you buy the size that you are, chances are at first they're going to feel a little tight because they make them really fat. How I like them. I like my shoes fat. Right? I have plenty of jokes I can talk about, but we're just going to talk skate shoes today. But so I bought a size 9.5 because I was going to return the 9s because I'm cheap.
Right.
And I got the 9s in, and there was an issue with the interior of the shoe. The shoe had like a weird fold, and I was like rubbing up against like a seam inside the shoe. I was like, this is no good, no bueno. And I was like, we got to call Globe and fix this problem. I went through TGM, and they were like, sorry, bro, we don't return shoes. Call Globe. And I was like, lame, but okay. So I called Globe, and they said, Josh, we love that you've reached out, but can you photograph the inside of the shoe?
Of course.
And I was like, challenge accepted, right?
You are a photographer.
And so I got in there with my phone, and I'm not going to lie, Globe, I did kind of pull out the fabric so it looked more messed up than it was, photographed it, and I did successfully photograph the shoes issue. I was hooked up with a guy named Hugo over there. We'll tag Hugo on Instagram. He and I have become friends.
Nice.
He's like 27, whatever. Shout out to Hugo.
Good job, Hugo.
And he was like, bro, we're so sorry that the shoe is this way. Let us send you another pair free of charge. And I was like, heck yes, my man. And he offered me a shoe with a tongue like this. And I was like, well, I don't like the tongue shoes because they slip. These aren't going to slip, though, I can tell. Can you send me the Fusion because it has no tongue? And he was like, absolutely, bro. We'll send you the Fusion in 9.5. And I was like, great. I get the Fusions in, and they're beautiful. I've been wearing them for about 3 weeks, so they're a little dirty. But this is the Fusion. I've been rocking them pretty hard. I'm not going to lie. They're a good-looking shoe. I'm really happy with the shoe.
No tongue.
No tongue.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You
So
see that?
they're a pair of bedroom slippers disguised as a skate shoe, just in case you're wondering. And I need to say a few things about the 9.5s in the Fusion. The Sabres were tight. And as I grew, as my feet like wore in the size 9, it packed it out, and now they fit like a glove. The size 9.5s in the Sabres fit too. They're a different fit, and I slip around a little bit, but not that bad. In the Fusion, I slipped around a lot at first, and this was a problem. I did something, though, that really helped me figure that out. Let's see if I can pull this out. These are Remind insoles. I believe I got that right. Yeah, Remind insoles. I got hooked onto these by Travis Rice, the pro snowboarder. He's like the GOAT, and he's like the Tom Brady of snowboarding. Shout out to Tom Brady. Shout out to Travis Rice. And I put these in, and they got cool designs on them too, which I think is badass. But now the shoes fit perfect, and I wear them all the time. And they really hold up. And I need to say this about skate shoes. I'm a 44-year-old dad bod looking dude, and I have issues with my feet, much like many dads in their 40s do. For a long time, I was dealing with an Achilles tear, which started as plantar fasciitis in 2013 because I was running long distances in vans like an idiot. And I tore my Achilles over time. It was like a micro tear situation, and I could not heal it. And I kept wearing smaller and smaller shoes. You saw me in Lacai's. I was wearing like really low profile canvas vans. Nothing was fixing it. I got in the dad vans. You remember the dad vans? They're like really lightweight, kind of lame. And they would only last like 3 months because you'd tear them up really fast because they were really like fragile. When I got into the skate shoes, specifically the Sabres and then the Fusions, my Achilles pain healed completely. It's gone. I only wake up with a little tenderness in the morning, but then the rest of my day is good. I used to limp around like a gimp. And now, because of the skate shoes and this crazy padding, if you look at how thick they are, we'll throw up a photo here for you guys to see. They're insanely big shoes. They almost are daunting in size, and I can't believe that we were wearing these around like clown shoes in the day. But honestly, man, like I'm going back to them, and I don't think I'm going to stop wearing them. I'm going to keep wearing them until I find a better pair, but these are pretty awesome. So
Globe.
Shout out to Globe.
Heal your feet.
Healed my feet. Healed my Achilles.
Heal your soul.
Heal your soul. Shout out to Hugo at Globe for hooking it up. Free pair. Oh, speaking of, shout out to Clint Decker. You've just won yourself a size 9.5 Globe Sabre right here on the show. Clint, if you see this, comment, and I will meet you in town and hand you your brand new pair of 9.5 Sabres. I was at the grocery store, and he's my bro, and I was like, "What size shoe do you wear, man?" He was like, 9.5. And I can't believe it. I have a size 9.5 Sabres here, and I just can't bring myself to have 2 pairs of Sabres because I feel like a douche.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of bougie keeping 2 pair.
All right, Clint Decker.
Clint Decker, shout out to you, dude. You're getting hooked up. Let me know when you see the posts, and I'll meet you in town. By the way, he's in Black Mountain. No offense to anyone in Hickory. We'll do a giveaway for y'all, too. But I'm in Black Mountain. Jay's down here in Hickory, and this collab is going to last a long time, and we're looking forward to what we can do in Western North Carolina to bring up the economic situations in our area. So first things first, let's give away some skate shoes, right?
Awesome.